This morning, our series, The Dish, visits the South Carolina lowcountry to meet a longtime cook who's being honored for a lifetime of service to her community. Emily Meggett is 89 years old, and she just published her first cookbook. It celebrates the food and culture of the Gullah, descendants of West and Central Africans who were enslaved and brought to the lower Atlantic states. Jerika Duncan traveled to Edisto Island near Charleston to meet the author and cook.
It's a welcome sign to anyone looking for a home-cooked meal.
So you have an open door policy?
Open door, walk right in. All you have to do is sprinkle a little flour on it.
At 89 years old, Meggett, or Miss Emily, as she's known around Edisto Island, cooks daily. And she's always prepared to serve extra, whether for one, or in this case, 100.
My grandmother said, don't never cook just enough for you. Always cook more, because you don't know who's gonna walk in that door.
Wow. It's good. There's something about this chicken.
On this small island of about 2,000 people, everyone seems to know Miss Emily. In fact, the owner of the local market doesn't charge her for anything.
Because tomorrow she'll have squash for us, or biscuits, or cornbread.
She's dear to my heart and many others in this region. She's one of a kind.
Local chef B.J. Dennis considers her the matriarch of this community.
The history, the food, the culture, all that is wrapped up in Emily Meggett. So Edisto Island and Emily Meggett just go hand in hand.
We spent some time with Miss Emily in her kitchen and watched as she prepared casserole, baked chicken.
And that's it?
Now, watch the magic.
And red rice.
Now, how do you know how much to use?
Imagination.
Imagination.
In your brain, in your heart.
From okra to yellow squash, salt pork, and seafood, Miss Emily's Gullah culture has influenced all of her cuisines.
This is good.
It's a culture that goes back to her enslaved ancestors, whose experience growing rice in Africa allowed South Carolina's low country's economy to flourish. To this day, red rice is a Gullah staple.
Where does your love for cooking come from?
My grandmother was a cook, and she taught me how to cook, because I didn't like going out in the field to work. So she would say, you stay home and you cook, clean the house, and then bring us our lunch.
At the age of 22, Emily took a job at this mansion. She washed dishes for the Dodge family, earning just $11.15 a week.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Until I had to do that cooking.
What was the hardest dish for you to get right when you first started?
That
really?
biscuit.
The biscuit was the toughest one.
Oh, couldn't get that biscuit right for nothing.
But the head cook at the house, a Gullah woman named Julia Brown, helped Meggett with a dash of tough love.
If I didn't do it right, she would throw it in the garbage can. She said, you're going to do it right, and if you don't do it right, you're going to do it over again. And I did it over and over, but I got it right.
She spent nearly 50 years working there, 12-hour days, all while she and her late husband, Jesse, raised 11 children.
How did you do it?
I guess by the grace of the good Lord.
When the mansion was sold, Miss Emily spent summers cooking for Becky Smith and her family.
She has this amazing ability to make the cooking look like it's just nothing, effortless. And she can do it and talk and give you stories and wisdom and engage. I just thought, this is one incredible woman, and just said to her, Emily, the world needs to know you.
About 2 decades ago, Smith began encouraging Miss Emily to write a cookbook. But that meant reverse engineering nearly 200 dishes, taking recipes from Miss Emily's imagination and putting them to paper. The result, Miss Emily's life, her cooking, and culture all boiled down to this 282-page book. In April, the community threw a party for their favorite cook turned author, with people lining up, not for a meal, but for an autograph.
It was amazing.
It's the most wonderful thing to see someone who's lived her life just in such a quiet yet powerful way be so honored. It's the most wonderful thing to witness.
And just last month, another memorable moment.
On behalf of the American people, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to you.
She received the President's Volunteer Service Lifetime Achievement Award.
You did it all.
We are just so grateful to God for what He has done at this beautiful age of 89.
She never imagined her cooking would lead to this. But when love is baked into everything you serve, there's always a craving for more.
Wow, Miss Emily loved everything about her.
Yes.
And her story. And I love her red hat and her red outfit as she's sitting there talking to you.
She is sharp.
What a treasure.
She is sharp on all fronts. And the family, they were so welcoming. I plan to go back there. They invited me back for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Charleston has such good food.
Oh,
For her to
yeah.
stand
Did
out
you
in
bring
that
this
part of
back
town.
for us?
I did bring this back.
You're right, Tony. Charleston
I did. I
Stand
actually
out there.
took this recipe in the book, the red rice, which is a staple, as you heard in the piece. So I want you guys to take it.
Wait, so did Emily make this? Or
No,
did you?
I made
Miss
it.
Emily
Thank you
make
very
it?
much.
Oh,
she made
man, I
the
don't know if I
original.
want it now.
Here we go.
No, I'm joking. I got faith in you, Jerika.
Drika, this is dynamite.
Woo, okay.
Dynamite.
Is it? You really like it?
I really like it. This
Okay.
will be gone
Thank
by the end of the
you.
show, 8:44.
So
Stick around.
Here's the thing. The rice is a little hard, I'll be honest.
No.
You like it like
Good.
that?
Yeah, You must put it in the pan when the
When
pan's hot.
I called Miss Emily's daughter, Laverne, several times yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And she encouraged me and told me, as long as the flavor's there, you're good.
As my relatives say, you put your foot in this, bunions and all.
I don't get that at all. This is delicious.
I would say the flavor
How
is
you know
there.
I got a bunion? No.
Jerika, the flavor is there. Flavor is definitely there.
Thank you.